Haribol to all my brothers and my sisters. Are you ready to quantum leap into your whole new life? Because get ready, we're about to have the great American solar eclipse that is going to be happening on April 8th, 2024. And get ready because this solar eclipse is coming with powerful transformative energies. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to Astral Motivation. My name is Vinodini Dasi. I am a Vedic astrologer and researcher of ancient knowledge. So if you are into any of those things, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you never miss any of the nectar. Alrighty guys, this is a very special video that I'm doing for you guys because not only are we going to be talking about the eclipse, what the eclipse is doing for sidereal astrology, the transits, and the nakshatra, but I'm also going to be giving you guys the horoscopes, and at the end of the video, I'll be giving you a ritual and a remedy that you can use so that you're able to harness the energies of this so powerful solar eclipse, one in a lifetime time for you to really transform your life. Alrighty guys, let's see what this upcoming solar eclipse has in store for all of us.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda.
Alrighty guys, and as I mentioned before, this is a very special video because usually all this content I put it in my personal app of Astral Motivation. Make sure you download it today. The description here below will give you the link. This is the perfect app for you to be able to align yourself with the divine. We're going to have guided meditations with goddesses as well as the Astro Chakra Challenge so that you're able to align all your chakras. Here we have everything that people are talking about, the Astral Motivation app, and there's plenty of free content that you can have, but we also have some exclusive content. And if you would like to have some astro coaching by me where you get a personal recording of your horoscopes on a monthly basis, you can also find it here, and so much more. Even a Vedic astrological course that is going to be coming very soon. Alrighty guys, make sure you download that today in the description here below. So this eclipse is a very powerful eclipse, and the path of this eclipse is going to be happening through the Americas. So this eclipse is going to be seen through the Americas, mainly through South America, Central America, North America, and Canada. And we're also going to be having a little bit in Europe and a little bit of Africa. This will not be seen in Asia, but it's definitely going to be felt throughout the whole world. Now, why is it that this eclipse is so infamous, and why has it become so trendy and so important? Well, this type of eclipse that we're going to be having, we're not going to have an eclipse like this until 2044. And so this is a very powerful eclipse that is marking the beginning and the end of a very powerful new era. Not only that, the type of eclipse that it is very unique. These are the types of different eclipses that we can have. The first one is a partial eclipse where not everything gets fully covered and the sunlight is still coming through. And we also have the annular eclipse where we get this powerful ring of fire where the moon is right in front of the sun, but there's still a lot of solar energy that is kind of passing through. There's still a lot of sunlight that is there, and because of this it creates this ring of fire, but it's not 100% covered. But the one that we're going to be having on April 8th is actually a total solar eclipse, which means that the moon is going to be blocking the sun completely, and for literally 4 minutes we're going to have no sunlight in the sun, no sunlight at all in the world. It's going to be completely covered. So this is one of the reasons why actually in ancient traditions, especially Vedic traditions, eclipses were seen as something very inauspicious. Why? Because the sun is known to be the soul. Whenever we look at the chart and we see the sun is your soul. And when we have Rahu, which is the one that's creating this eclipse, eating the sun, this is like literally eclipsing your soul. That's why solar eclipses are soul changing. They will change you at a soul level. A lunar eclipse will change you at a mental level, at an emotional level, but a solar eclipse will change you at the core of your soul. Now, to tell you more about Rahu, Rahu is the reason why we have this very intense eclipse. When we have the sun and the moon coming together and it's touching Rahu or Ketu, we get the eclipse. In Western astrology, this is called North Node. And Rahu is always moving in a retrograde motion. This is the reason why I say that Pisces is actually the first sign of Rahu, because Rahu moves backwards, moves retrograde. The other planets move forward, direct. So the planets, usually the first sign is Aries. But Rahu is right now in Pisces, in the last sign. So because it's retrograde, this is actually the beginning of the cycle of Rahu. And usually Rahu is known to be very malefic because he's the one that brings a lot of illusions in our lives. He's very intense, and he's the one that brings that very strong energy of desires. Rahu is that energy in your chart that you want something so bad. Rahu will make you lie, cheat, deceit, as long as you get what you want. So Rahu energy can have this, and if you have a malefic Rahu in your chart, or if you have a debilitated moon or a debilitated sun, you may feel this very, very, very strongly. The signs that are going to feel this eclipse the most is going to be Pisces. So if you have any major planets that fall in Pisces or in Virgo or in Cancer or Leo, these are going to be the people that are going to feel it the strongest, because these are the planets that are mostly involved in the solar eclipse. So Rahu also, with this intensity, it also brings the energy of independence, imagination. Rahu, even though it's so malefic, Rahu is really the one that is propelling us into the future. Rahu is the one that rules technology. So it's kind of like technology, like, how many iPhones do we need to have until we get to the greatest iPhone? Rahu's like, well, let's have forever. It doesn't matter. A million iPhones, a million different upgrades. Let's make it better. There's never an end. There's never an end. We can always keep going and going and going. And this is what Rahu is, because it's the head of a dragon that has no stomach. So it just eats and eats and eats and eats and eats, and it never gets fulfilled. That's the thing about Rahu, that it just doesn't get fulfilled. And that's why it's this malefic energy. It also deals with drugs, fear. It deals with disappointments, irrationality, deception. So it's a very powerful energy. So if you have a debilitated moon or debilitated sun, or Rahu is very close to your moon or your sun, then you're definitely going to be feeling a lot of this energy of this eclipse, and it will be very powerful and transformative. Now, this eclipse, as I was mentioning, is happening in the sign of Pisces. The sign of Pisces is the beginning for Rahu, but it is the actual last sign. And so this really marks a very strong ending and a very strong beginning that is happening at this time. Let me pull the chart here for you guys so that you guys are able to follow along with me and check out the transits. So if you guys see, we're going to be having the sun, moon, Rahu, and Venus all in this sector of the eclipse. Okay, this is where the eclipse is happening, in the sign of Pisces. So because of this, the Pisces energy, and it's in the last degrees of Pisces, which means that it's in Gandanta. So we all know that Gandanta is when a planet is drowning and it's at the last degrees of a water sign. This is a very difficult placement for any planet. And the sun, the moon, and Rahu are all here. And this sort of passageway from water to fire, because that's kind of where they are, from this energy of Aries to the Pisces. This is a very intense energy that is kind of putting a portal of an ending to a new beginning, a transmuting portal that is kind of happening. And we have here combust Rahu, Sun, Moon, and Venus. Now, the good thing is that Venus is exalted in Pisces. And Venus rules all our desires. That's why Venus and Rahu actually get along very well. But the thing here is that Rahu and Venus are in Pisces. And Pisces doesn't really care so much about material gains and material things. Pisces actually cares about an inner wealth that is deeper than anything. And this is actually where we have the Revati nakshatra, which is where we are having this eclipse happening. It's the last degrees, it's the last nakshatra. And she, Revati, has all the other nakshatras before her inner. And Revati actually means the wealthy one again. And so it deals with a lot of wealth, but it's more of this inner wealth from the growth, the transmutation, from everything that we have gained through our passageway of life. And so what we have been devoted to, and the things that we have been devoted to, how they have given us back. And so Venus here, with the energies of exaltation in Pisces, this is when we're really cannot just be fulfilled by something material. And there could be a lot of people that may feel a little bit of insecurities in their material life, like, oh my God, I wish I had more, maybe I don't have enough. There might be some thoughts about these things. But here, life is really asking for us to become a little bit more devoted to something deeper than ourselves. Venus here becomes exalted because she's no longer devoted to something material. She is now devoted to something transcendental. Pisces is a very transcendental spiritual sign. It's a very, you can't grasp this sign. And so here you have to really listen to your intuition. You have to really go within. You have to really feel your way through it. That's what Pisces wants you to do. It's not going to make sense, but you need to feel your way through it. And Venus here tells you, as long as you are devoted to something higher than yourself, to something bigger than yourself, to something greater, if you're devoted to a greater cause, if you're devoted to God, if you're devoted to your Ishtadev or whatever, something that is perfect and bigger than you, then you are going to be in the right alignment. This is really what the whole energy of Pisces is telling us. Venus here becomes exalted because she's no longer dealing with material things. She's now discovered that the love that she has, and if she were to put it on something bigger than herself, then the love becomes exalted. She will never be disappointed. So this could be also an example for us that is like, where is your devotion? Where are you putting your devotion? Are you putting your devotion on a boss for many, many, many years that maybe one day he might just like fire you? Or are you putting a devotion on this man or this woman that you're putting on a pedestal and that you're worshiping, and eventually, you give them your heart, but then they're going to make a mistake? They're not going to be perfect. They're going to end up breaking your heart or upsetting you some way, somehow. So this is what it's teaching us. It's like, where do we put all this love and this devotion? Let's put it on something perfect and beyond us. That way, we won't be disappointed, And so it's really asking, where's your devotion? Where are you? And these desires will get into higher alignment. If your desires are something bigger than yourself, then you will be in the right path. Now, this new beginning, Revati, is also ruled, this nakshatra of Revati is also ruled by Mercury. And Mercury right now is retrograding. So Mercury is retrograding in Aries. So Aries is the first sign for the normal planets. And so Mercury here is like, okay, we have this new beginning. We're starting something new. But at the same time, this is such an important new beginning that we're going to have to retrograde and go over it. Reevaluate. Are we ready? Are you fully ready? Are you sure that you let go of that thing that you needed to let go of? Are you sure that you forgive that person that you need to forgive? Are you sure you let go of that resentment, that bitterness, those things in the past, that way of being that keeps holding you back, that sabotaging thing that it keeps sabotaging you? Mercury here is like, okay, we've got to reevaluate all of that. So Mercury will be coming back to Pisces, and we'll be touching the part where the eclipse happened. And this is going to trigger all of these things. So we have the eclipse happening at the Gandanta point of the last nakshatra of the wheel, of the zodiac wheel. And then we have Mercury about to cross it again. Like literally, guys, we are super in the quantum leap moment of letting go of the past and going into the future. What are you holding on to still? Are you still living in the past? Are you still comparing things from the past? You still think that it's going to turn out the same way it has always turned out from the past? With Saturn and Mars coming together in the 12th house here, this is a major war. Like major psychological subconscious war is happening right now, really trying to break away all those inner demons that are not letting us move forward. Okay? Mars and Saturn are already not liking each other. But Mars and Saturn in the 12th house in here in this chart is like really helping us to let go. Clean the place up. Let go of those things so that you can fill it up once again, so that you can get better things. It's like really telling you, I cannot give you a new life if you are filled with things from the past. Really let go of the things from the past. Surrender, devote yourself and surrender to me. And that's going to be the thing, not to me, like to God. And then you'll be able to really thrive. but it is really asking for a major purge. Okay, super purge. The whole world is going through a super purge, but it's necessary. It is definitely necessary. We're going to feel frustrated. We're going to feel irritable. We're going to feel annoyed, pissed off. A lot of things are going to come up during this eclipse. We are on the edge, especially my Cancers and Leos, and my Pisces and Virgos. You guys are really feeling it very strongly. So take it easy. Be kind to yourself. Be graceful. Now, one more thing I do want to mention about this eclipse is that this eclipse, with the configurations that we have here, it's literally the perfect recipe to solve a problem that has been haunting you for so long. This could be a mental problem, a psychological issue, or a problem, physical problem, whatever, any problem. It could even be a problem in love, a problem in money, a problem in whatever. And this could be a problem that is not just a problem from this lifetime, but it could be a problem from another life or from many lifetimes, or even a global problem. So this eclipse has all the energy to solve a major problem in our lives. And that once we solve this, we are able to truly let go and go into a new life. It's like we're really solving that thing that just doesn't allow you to advance, type of thing. So very, very, very powerful eclipse, guys. I am so excited for this eclipse. And now let's get into the horoscopes. I want you guys to make sure that you stay tuned, because not only are we doing horoscopes, but then I'm going to be giving you a ritual and a remedy that you can do at the end of the video. Make sure that you check your ascendant, moon sign, and sometimes I like to check my sun sign, but the most important is the ascendant and moon sign. If you don't know your Vedic chart, there's a link in the description here below where you can get your information and your Vedic chart. Alrighty, so first and foremost, as always, we are going to begin with our Pisces. Actually, do you want to begin with Pisces? Let's begin with the Pisces, because Pisces is the star today. So Pisces, we're going to begin with you. The eclipse is in your sign. And this is so powerful, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces. You are truly going through a major transformation. Life is kind of pulling you away from your relationships and how you are so caught up in your relationships. And life is trying to get you into focusing on you, okay? You are going through the transformation. You are going through a revamping of your identity, a revamping of yourself, Pisces. And so this is all about you. I highly suggest that you work out. There's going to be a lot of astral energy in your body, and you need to be careful with this. Make sure that you are eating healthy, drinking plenty of fluids, working your body out. And I want you to also think about, how is it that you imagine yourself in the next upcoming years? How do you want your image to be? Your reputation? How do you want to look? How do you want to dress? How do you want your hair to be? Like all these things, your image, your persona in the world. I want you to really think about this. And if you don't have a good self-esteem, or maybe you don't have a good image of yourself, then this is the thing that this eclipse is maybe trying to heal, so that you're able to really own yourself fully. Now, this eclipse is, wow, it is very powerful for you. There's the problem has been this lack of communication. The problem has been that there's something about your throat chakra that keeps not allowing you to manifest the things how you want them to manifest. Or maybe you end up speaking something that ends up sabotaging you, or you end up saying negative things that they end up coming true, or maybe there's lies or hiding or deception, or maybe you don't say up or don't speak up, whatever it may be. Here the throat chakra is saying this needs to be balanced. This is the thing. If we bring truth and we speak our truth and we get into alignment, then we're going to feel very good. I highly suggest that you check out my app. There we have an astral chakra balancing challenge, and the throat chakra will be something fantastic for you that can definitely help you. So download that today. And that will give you hope. That will give you hope, because some of you guys might have lost a little bit of faith or hope, either in your dreams, aspirations, or something about yourself. There's been a little bit of like, I don't know if this is going to happen. I don't know if I should keep going with this, or just like pessimism getting the best of you, Pisces. And it's like, you need to fill yourself back up with some faith. Okay, some faith, some belief in yourself, some devotion for something, and this will help you come back to life. Okay, there is a woman. For my female Pisces, you girls are really ready to step into a divine feminine energy. it's calling to you. This could be either becoming mothers or homemakers, or maybe you want to birth a project into your life. You're very fertile at this time. If you're a Pisces woman, you're really ready for this. And for my Pisces men, there is a woman around you that is the one. Embrace her. Embrace her. Okay, Revati Nakshatra also deals with a lot of nurturing. Allow yourself to be where the nurturing is. Don't keep looking for somewhere else. Like it's like there's already an udder of a cow there. It's working. Be there. Allow yourself to be where you will be nurtured the most. We also have to do some research. Some of you guys are getting yourselves ready to maybe study something new. This eclipse is kind of telling you like study something, learn something. Study something, learn something. This is going to be good for you. Ask questions, read books, feed your mind at this time. Do some research, and this will actually elevate you. Sometimes we don't do the things that we want to do because we feel that we don't know enough of it. But in reality, we just need to do a little bit of research, and there it is. And now the blessings that Pisces is going to be getting for this eclipse in your sign. Wow, you're getting Kalima. So the blessings that she's bringing into your life for this eclipse is purification of the subtle forces, force centers, so purification of the chakras, absolutely. Ascension of the divine kundalini energy, happiness and fulfillment in this world, and divine ecstasy of the transcendental reality. Super Piscean. Here you have, this is the blessings that you're going to be having for this upcoming time. Alrighty, guys, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much, my beautiful Pisces. I hope that you guys have a wonderful eclipse. And remember to download the app now if you would like to have a personal horoscope by me. And if you would like to also book a reading. Alrighty, now we're going to get with our Aries. Alrighty, my beautiful Aries. So for you, this eclipse is happening in the sector of letting go. I mean, yours is like a true spiritual situation here, okay? Your dreams are going to be popping. You're going to be in the spiritual realm. You can have some intense dreams right now, some really intense like astral traveling or intense dreams, intense revelations. I mean, so much so that there could even be like some psychic portal that opens up, some medium portal where you're just like feeling things like you've never felt them before. I highly suggest that you do lots of meditation, lots of spirituality, and I will even suggest for you to have some alone time, to have some time just by yourself. And like that's gonna help you really heal and let go. You really are Aries. You really are in a process of surrender and letting go like no one's business. So this is the time for you to really step into that that spiritual practice. You know, this is the moment. Like life is all aligning you so that you can really go into some deep spiritual practices. If it's not with the spiritual practices, it could also be distant lands. Some of you guys may be traveling, going into distant lands and things like this. So for my Aries, this eclipse is really, yes, you see, your third eye is so open, my beautiful Aries. And there could have also been some sort of problem, like before this eclipse, like the issue could have been like the lack of visualization, how you can see into the future, but your third eye is being activated. Again, I highly suggest that you go download the Astral Motivation app and check out the Astro Chakra Challenge. There we have a whole challenge that can help you get into alignment with your chakras, and the third eye for you is a very, very important one. You're going to have visions. That's what I was saying. Like meditation, you're going to have visions. Dreaming, you're going to have visions. Sleeping, you're going to have visions. Astral traveling, you're going to have visions. Like right now, you're so tapped in. And I like this because I'm also seeing that you're going to start getting rid of like being trapped mentally. Like you've been kind of understanding that I'm the one that is putting all this entrapments around me. Like if I get the will to do something, I'm the one that starts saying, no, but what if I can? But you can't do it, but I can't do that. I don't have the money, or I don't have this. And it's like you're letting go of all these limitations. You're understanding that it's you and your own lead thoughts that limit you, nobody else. That if you want to paralyze yourself, you can do it alone with your thoughts. That nobody is paralyzing you, nobody is stopping you to do it. So there's a very strong empowerment that is happening here. And I'm also very glad for you that this eclipse is bringing harmony to some relationship. I see that for those of you who are single, there's love coming to you very soon. And for those of you who are not single, in a relationship, your relationship is going to go through some harmonious energy. It's going to get healed. It's going to go through um, some nice energy, and you need it, my beautiful, beautiful Aries. And another thing that you need to surrender with this solar eclipse is stress. Surrender the stress, my beautiful Aries. Stop. Stop. Take a deep breath in. Breathe in with me, Aries. I highly suggest that you use some essential oils. They're great. And in the Astral Chakra Challenge, the meditations of the goddesses in the Astral Motivation app can really help you with the stress. But this is something that is meant to be let go of. And anything that is causing stress in your life, things from the past that's been causing you stress, things that have been repressed that have been causing stress, all these things are ready to be let go of. Okay? And the blessings that you're going to be getting, my beautiful Aries, for this eclipse, the blessings are coming from, oh, Shri Krishna, Jai, Jai, Aries. You got Shri Krishna. And so you get a little bit of sense of humor, my beautiful Aries. You're going to be blessed with some sense of humor. Just laugh it off. I realized that the other day that, like, the only thing that helps us not take in things with shame is that we laugh it. Like, let's say if I fall and I become embarrassed, I can laugh it off, or I can just like repress all that emotion and feel shame. It's like laughter heals. So get a little bit of sense of humor, my beautiful Aries. Lighten up. Things are cool. We also have the universal love and charity. And you're also going to be blessed with the success in loving relationships. Jai, jai, jai. And we're also going to have carefree attitude towards life. Congratulations, my beautiful Aries. I love that for you. This eclipse is going to be so good for you. Alrighty, Aries, remember to check your ascendant, sun, and moon sign. And also remember to stick around for the ritual and the remedy that we're going to be doing at the end. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Taurus. Hello, my beautiful Taurus. Well, to be honest, Taurus, you and Libra are kind of like the ones that are going to be having a really glow out with this eclipse, okay? Because your Venus is your planet, which is exalted, and she is involved in this eclipse, which means that you are really, really going to embody the desire and embody like yourself. Like, this is a time for you to like get a very nice glow up for yourself, my beautiful Taurus. And for you, the eclipse is happening in the sector of your dreams and aspirations, of your friendships and associations, your communities, your friends, and the big gains, baby. So there could be some dreams and aspirations that you are now, they're coming true, or maybe you are ready to make new ones. You are ready to maybe have new friends, new associations, new groups of people to be around you. I mean, you're just like glowing. This is the house of dreams and aspirations, my beautiful Taurus. So life is really trying to give you a nice glow up, to give you the ability for you to revamp your dreams. And if there's anything in your dreams, some sort of problem or issue that hasn't allowed you to go towards your dreams and aspirations, let it be healed with this eclipse right now. Declare it and claim it, okay? And also friendships. Have you been feeling like I haven't been able to get the good friends that I want to get? Or maybe this last 18-year cycle I had like some, how my friends were a little so-so, or maybe you're ready to accept better friendships and better people, better associations, saintly association, anything like this. This could be a great time to call it in, my beautiful Taurus, okay? So get ready. Life is propelling you, quantum leaping you into your dreams and aspirations, my beautiful Taurus. So the thing, oh, of course. So before this eclipse, you were really feeling like things were moving so slow. Like, why are things taking such a long time? Like, I keep putting energy into this and it's like I barely get anything. And it's just been this consistent putting a lot of energy, putting a lot of time, putting a lot of tolerance, putting a lot of dedication, and you feeling like things are just moving so slow. There could have also been feelings where you felt like you missed out on a lot of opportunities. Man, I missed out on that chance. Or maybe you look back and you're like, oh, I didn't act fast enough and I missed out on this or missed out on that. But things have been slowing down and you've been feeling kind of like, okay, When are things going to get picked up again? Like, when are we going to feel this pickup energy again? And this eclipse is definitely going to start accelerating you towards your dreams. All that work that you've been putting, now you're going to start seeing the results coming back to you very, very tenfold. So get ready. It's not in vain what you've been doing. And this eclipse is turning on your solar plexus to the max, okay? Your solar plexus is being activated so strongly right now, my beautiful Taurus, saying, time for you to claim your power, time for you to claim your independence, time for you to know that I am and I am capable and I can do it, and watch me. And I highly suggest check out in the Astral Motivation app in the description here below. We have the Astral Chakra Challenge, which is the perfect thing for you to balance all your chakras. But we have specific activities and remedies for the solar chakra where you can enhance and make it stronger, from essential oils to crystals and so much more. So I highly suggest that you go check that out to strengthen your solar plexus. This is what this eclipse wants to do, and strengthen your solar plexus, your ability to feel capable and able to make anything happen. Now, in the future, this eclipse is really trying to tell you that be a little bit more flexible, okay? That as you get a little bit more into your spirituality and more intuitive with your dreams and aspirations and your goals, then the planning, yes, it's one thing, but don't close yourself off to so much planning where it's like, it has to be like this, it has to be like that, it has to be this way. Try to not be so stubborn in those things, my beautiful Taurus, and to be more open and flexible to what life wants to bring you. Also, it's the investments are coming in, baby. Everything that you've been investing and waiting and patiently waiting for, boom, it's coming in. It's coming in, it's coming in, it's coming in. Alrighty, let's see what is the blessings that my beautiful Tauruses are having for this eclipse. We have trust, you see? Trust. Trust. Everything with your dreams and aspirations deals with a sense of faith, because your 11th house of friendships and dreams and goals is Pisces. You have to be devoted, and you have to feel your way through it, and you have to have faith, and you have to trust. The more you practice these things within you, the more you're going to see things will effortlessly fall into place. And now the blessings that my beautiful Tauruses are going to have for this eclipse. The blessings. Okay, two wanted to come out. Okay, I'm gonna give them to you because you. So first we have Ananta Shesh Naga, and you're getting the blessing of patience and fortitude, the ability to serve with humility, physical and mental strength, and ability to adjust to various circumstances. So very powerful, very survivable, very strong. And you're also getting the blessings of self-purification, joy of the divine playfulness, absorption in spiritual truth, and attachment to God's personal form. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, my beautiful Taurus. So those were your messages for this eclipse. I hope that they help. Stick around for the eclipse at the end, and make sure you download the Astral Motivation app today. Alrighty, now we're going to be doing our beautiful Geminis. Hello, my Gemmies. Welcome to your solar eclipse horoscope. So first and foremost, this eclipse is happening in a very important sector of your chart. Actually, you are also one of the ones that is going to be majorly affected by this eclipse, because Mercury is retrograding, it's in the Cantanta point, and also this eclipse. Very powerful stuff, my beautiful Gemini. But for you, this is going to quantum leap you into your purpose in life, into your career. What are your highest dream career dreams that you have? This is the moment. This is it, baby. You are rocket launching yourself to the top. So if you wanted to launch that business, if you wanted to go up the corporate ladder, if you wanted to ask your boss for something, if you wanted to open your own business, whatever it is that you want to do with your career, this is the moment, and you will be propelled. You're going to find something to be devoted to in your career, and your dreams and desires will also go through a major transformation in your career, my beautiful Gemini. So get ready, quantum leaping into your purpose in life. So this is very powerful. We have here the energy that before this eclipse, this is very interesting, or maybe right now, you really are a sign of communication. And so for you to have a throat chakra that is impeccable is like fundamental. And so you kind of have a little bit more work to do and keep your throat chakra at its top notch most of the time. Like you need to really put a lot of effort into keeping it nice. And right now, your throat chakra is kind of like a little bit, needs some balancing. So I highly suggest go check out the Astral Motivation app. There we have the Astral Chakra Challenge, and there's many of activities for all the chakras, but especially for the throat chakra for you to bring this into healing. Okay, sometimes we can have excess energy and sometimes we can have too less energy, and I feel like it's like this intense sort of energy with you to try to find a little bit more of a middle ground with your throat chakra. The throat chakra is very important because it's the one that helps you manifest. It's the one that speaks things into existence, and so very important to keep that clean. If this has been a problem of yours, if you were born with Mercury retrograde in your chart or anything like this, then this has been like a lifetime situation. Time where this eclipse would really go into your throat chakra and bring some sort of healing to it all. I also see major emotional connection, major love connection. It's harmonizing your love life, your relationships. This is actually your tarot card, my beautiful Gemini. So it's bringing happiness and love, happiness in relationships. You're no longer confused. You're becoming a lot better knowing what it is that you want. You're no longer in this zigzag. I want to be here, I want to be there, I get bored easily. Like it's like you're really finding some solidity in your love life, and that's very, very good. And this eclipse is also kind of establishing that this could change your status. Most maybe you guys get married or decide to get married, and your partnership gets you to a new status of life. But there's definitely this union where the both of you are meant to go up the status together. Now, after this eclipse, there is going to be things that are meant to fall apart. And I don't mean like your relationship. I mean like there's some things that inevitably need to be let go of. So don't try to keep it together. Don't try to, amend it, and don't try to not release it. Like if you're not paying attention to it and if it falls apart, let it fall apart. Okay? Because it's inedible that it may fall apart. So what is inedible and it will happen. But the faster you allow for these things that are not solid to just fall so that you're able to really build something strong, the better. Okay? But there could be a little bit of that sort of intensity for you. Okay? Don't get trapped in your thoughts. It's Mercury retrograde. It will pass by. This eclipse is kind of shaking things up for you. Okay? But just remember that it's all for the better. And if you surrender, it's going to be good. The message for your career is fear of face your financial fears. So this is a card that deals with what do you believe your success is? What is that to you? And according to that, then you will see if you're successful or not. We sometimes put these financial fears because we have this concept of like, oh, that's what success is. And we make it so unreachable, or we make it so imaginable that it gives us fear. Like, how will I ever reach that? How will I ever get there? Or if there's any fears around money, purpose, that you're capable, that you're able, that the money will come, that you'll be safe, that you'll have food. Like these things also need to be healed. Also look at the money that's coming in and look at the money that's going out. Like get real with the numbers as well. Don't try to turn the cheek about like how much money you're spending and how much money is coming in. Like look at it for what it is. And when you organize it, that's going to be so much better for you. Alrighty, my beautiful Pisces, Gemini, those were your messages for this eclipse. Please stick around till the end for the ritual and the remedy. And then also download the app as well. Now we're going to be doing Cancer. Hello, my beautiful Cancers. How are we doing? Hope all is well. Well, Cancer, you are definitely going to be feeling this eclipse because the moon, your planet, is majorly involved in it. And this eclipse is going to be happening for you in the sector of your beliefs, guru, travels, expansions of mind, and alignment with Dharma. So this is where your devotion really lies. It's good for you to have teachers that you could be devoted to. It's good for you to maybe go back to school if you wanted to learn and expand your education in some way, somehow. Get a teacher that advances you. But there's also a teacher here that is coming to your life to heal something. And if there's been an inability for you to find the right teachers, this is a time where life is bringing you the right people to help you advance. Also, if you've been not aligning your Dharma, This is where life is kind of aligning you into your dharma once again. This could also ignite trips where you could be traveling, where you could be going on a trip, where you could be planning a trip, or even for some of you guys, going back to school or even moving to another country or another city. So very powerful energies for you, my beautiful Cancer. But at the end of the day, the biggest thing is that this eclipse is trying to ignite your faith, because this is the house of faith. This is the house of belief. Wow. Wow, Cancer. I mean, you've been suffering in the past with temptations. Okay. This can be, maybe this is what doesn't get you into alignment with your dharma and your highest purpose, because there is like temptations that are happening, and temptations can be in different ways for everybody. Vices, but also temptations of anger, temptations of mental illness, or temptations of doing the wrong thing, or temptations of self-sabotaging yourself, like whatever it is. Usually is when the ego has a hold on us. So that's what the devil is when we are identifying ourselves with the ego, my wants, my not wants, and just this ego energy that isolates you, or that makes you think that you're better than everybody, or that makes you gets you tempted, makes you want to be tempted towards things. It's like this negative devilish energy that maybe some of you guys could have been dealing with in the past in different ways. But this eclipse is lifting the shadow. Like, the reason why this temptations and this devil has been so strong, such a cold grip on you, is because it's been in the dark. But this eclipse is illuminating your shadow. It's saying, look at your fears, look at the shadow, look at yourself. Are you really in alignment with the Dharma? Are you really in alignment with the highest principles of your life? And so there is going to be, some shadow work that you're going to be doing here. I'm very excited for you, Cancer. Whatever's coming up, write it, be it, feel it. Feel it. What is the worst thing that can happen? You cry. You're meant to kind of have this sort of transformative moment by facing your shadows and facing your demons. And if you do this right, if you don't run away from it, you will be able to start this new beginning. But if you don't, you are going to have a little bit of a hard time taking this leap of faith into this new life, taking this new beginning. But a new beginning is here for you. And you're ready to come out of the shadows, to come out of the fear, to come out of whatever makes you feel small, not worthy, not capable, whatever's shaming you. You're ready to come out of that light and step into it. You can step into it at any time, even if you were like, well, in the past I was never like that, or I've been bad for so long, or like I've been a hypocrite or whatever. Like, forgive yourself and you can start anew. You can start anew whenever. So there's this sort of energy. Do not allow your shadow to keep you hostage. Like, no, that's who you are and that's how you will always be. No, you can have this new beginning too, my beautiful Cancer. So let's see. Your message is be yourself. It's really trying to make you more authentic, more real, more genuine, more in your heart, and not this ego. You're not this ego. You think you are, but you're not. You are you. You are soul. You are the divine soul within. That's your real constitution. So be yourself. This is calling for you to be your most authentic you. And that is what's going to really help you. And the blessings that you're having, my beautiful Cancer, for this eclipse, for my beautiful Cancers. Oh, you have the blessings from the androgynous, the divine androgyny, the Anthanirishawar. And the blessings are felicity in married life. That's wonderful. You're going to have a very happy married life. Raising the Kundalini energy. That's going to really clear all that negative energy for sure. Transcendental knowledge of the universal oneness. Wonderful. And the ability to harmonize opposing viewpoints. Okay, so you're going to be harmonizing these two sides, these dualities, these opposing views. You're no longer going to be in this black and white, but you're going to be able to navigate that more gray area. Alrighty, my beautiful Cancer, those were your messages for this eclipse. I hope that they help. Remember to stick around until the end for the ritual that we're going to be doing. And also remember to download my app, Astral Motivation, today to do the goddess meditations. I actually do advise you to use the goddess meditation of self-love. That is going to help a lot with everything that we're doing to become more of yourself. Alrighty, you can find that in the description here below. So now we're going to be doing our beautiful Leos. Wow, Leo. Welcome to your horoscope for this solar eclipse. First and foremost, you are definitely going to be feeling the solar eclipse intensely. And the solar eclipse is going to be happening in the sector of your transformation house. I mean, it doesn't get any more intense than this, my beautiful Leo. I want you to take a deep breath. Breathe in with me. Everything is going to pass by, and everything that is happening is not against you. Everything that is happening, even though we may not be able to see it, is for you. And you will see soon enough how everything is setting itself up so that you're able to be successful. But right now, it is triggering you. It is intense. It is, it's waking up things that they could have been buried there forever. Things about sexuality, taboo things that you've been hiding. Your secrets are coming out to light, my beautiful Leo, and it's not comfortable. It feels very uncomfortable. And the reason why this is happening is because a major change is being called from you. You are having a major transformation. And it is like you are meant to be rising like the phoenix. Okay, so you will be triggered in your psychology. You will be triggered in your traumas, in your past, in the secrets that you hold, in your sexuality. But allow all these things to purify themselves, my beautiful Leo. If you embrace the challenges and you embrace the changes, you're good to go. The ones that are going to be hurting are the ones that don't want to change, don't want anything to change. But if you are okay, I'm going to change. Okay, I'm going to do something different. Okay, I'm going to do it in a different way. Then this is how you're going to really advance and transform yourself super fast. But if you don't, I do suggest be careful, because the more you don't allow yourself to go into the changes, there could be more intensity around you, screaming at you, asking for you to really change. And this could be shown in accidents or 100-degree turn events, like major changes. So either you change or life changes you. It's kind of like that, my beautiful Leo. But it's all for the better. It's all for the better. And if you're going through a very hard time, I highly suggest that you get my reading with me. You can see it in the description here below, or you can also get a more affordable astro coaching in my app. So yes, there is definitely a lot of judgments, okay, Leo? I want you to cool it with judging yourself, with judging the situation, with judging others, judging your family, judging your parents, judging your partner. Like, there's too much judgment, okay? Too much judgment. And in reality, the truth just wants to come out so that you're able to revive yourself. But it's coming into judgments of yourself, judgments of life. Why is this happening to me? Why are you like this? Why is it like that? Release the judgments. Release all these things, because this is what's making you suffer in silence. Is that there's a lot of forgive yourself. Forgive yourself and forgive other people. I want you to do a forgiveness ritual. And you can actually find that also in the Astro Chakra Challenge. Do the Astro Chakra Challenge for the heart chakra, and that could really help you in releasing this very intense critic judgments that you have either on yourself or on others, that is kind of diminishing a lot. And there has been a lot of suffering in silence. There's been a lot of anxiety, this eclipse is going to make you feel mentally anxious. Some of you guys are not going to be able to sleep that well, but this is the end, okay? Like, it doesn't get lower than this. And remember that usually it is our most darkest hour. I highly suggest that you read the Bhagavad Gita. That could help you so much, because it is in the moment of the darkest hours that it is when we ask God, is when we remember God. It is in that darkest moment where we actually are like, oh God, please help me. But when you're having a great time in the yacht down in Miami Beach, having a great time, you ain't thinking about God. You're not thinking about that. So you're going through this so that you can remember, and that you can know that you're there, that he's there for you, okay? That you're okay, you are protected. And sometimes we go through these dark times so that we ask deeper questions in our life. And these deep questions lead us to have a transformation. So this is a great time to do anything that can help you. Therapy, you can do a reading with me, or doing past life regression, or hypnosis, or anything like this could be a great time to really dig deep into yourself and heal it. You're ready. And so that's why this eclipse is taking you into some time to be with yourself, but not like, oh, Valentina, I've been by myself this whole time, I want to be with a partner. It's not that. It's more like you are ready to utilize your time alone to ask yourself these deeper questions about your life, who you are and why you are the way you are, why these cycles keep coming, why you keep getting the same results, why am I suffering in silence. So you need this time of seeking something deeper, and that will definitely elevate you. Now let's see another message here from my beautiful Leos for this solar eclipse. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Unhealthy relationship patterns, unhealthy relationship dynamics, unhealthy relationship. Yes, like you're ready to let go of these things. You are ready to let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable people and toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. So you're not meant to be in these terrible relationships. And if you're super single and you're like, well, I haven't been in a relationship forever, well, that's also toxic. So you're ready to learn to love and be open to love in a healthy and beautiful way. Why not you, Leo? Hello, you're Leo, of course you. Why not you? Everybody deserves love, especially you. So let's see, what is your blessing for this solar eclipse? And your blessing is coming from Indra, the king of the gods, demigods. And it says here, physical virility. You're going to be getting a lot of strength and physical virility. You're also going to be getting wealth and success. Congratulations, my beautiful Leo. You're also going to be getting heroism and leadership. You're going to really step into your leadership very strongly, and security in times of aggression and war. So you're going to also learn to choose your battles wisely and not necessarily be in all these dramas. Alrighty, my beautiful Leo, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Make sure you stay for the end for the ritual that we're going to do, and that you also check your ascendant sun and moon sign in order for you to get a full forecast. Now, we're going to be doing our beautiful Virgos. Alrighty, my beautiful Virgos. So let's see, what do we have for you this eclipse? I mean, you're also going to be majorly affected by the eclipse. By the way, how are you, Virgo? After the last eclipse that just happened, this has been some eclipse portal for you, I'm sure. So now that we had that last eclipse about you, this solar eclipse is about the relationship. So, Virgo, if you're single, get ready, because life is trying to heal the fact that you're so single and you're ready to be in a relationship. This is what this energy is bringing for you, Virgo. If you are in a relationship, then this is healing negative dynamics that we may have in relationships. If you're going through any hard times right now in your current relationship, definitely have a reading with me. I can definitely help you with all of that. But at the end of the day, is really trying to help you transform your relationships for something better, for something healthier. And it may sometimes show up in more drama, more issues in the relationship, but it's because these things are meant to be solved and healed. So get ready. Your relationship status is about to go through a powerful shift. If you are in a relationship that you're not meant to be in, this could definitely eclipse your relationship. But if you are in a relationship that you're meant to be in, this is going to strengthen and get you guys to the next level. If you are single and have been single forever, get ready. Life is bringing you a partner. So let's see, for Virgo, before this eclipse, there was a lot of not like not a lot of clarity about what you want, where you want to go. You're not really speaking up the things that you want to manifest in your life, like it mainly in relationships. Like you're not saying what it is that you want from your partner. You're not saying what it is that you're expecting in a relationship if you decide to be committed, or what you expect from a committed partner, or whatever. Like this, you've been kind of like, you know, and it's not very clear. Maybe you are also not very clear what kind of relationship you want. Maybe that's not clear within you. Maybe that's not something that you totally see. And so it's been this thing where it's like, okay, I want to manifest one, but I don't, but it's been very wobbly all over the place because there hasn't been a clarity of, okay, what do I need in a relationship? What is a good partner for me? You just kind of been going with the flirting, but no full on definition of what you want. And that is what is shifting for this eclipse. This eclipse is really taking you for you to really know what it is that you want in a relationship. The eclipse is bringing a lot of prosperity, and material and spiritual prosperity here for you is bringing you success. So success might be looking different for all of you guys, but the success nonetheless is to help you in your relationship. So if you are in a toxic relationship, the success might be that you let that go, or that the success is that you finally start dating, or the success is that you finally allow yourself to be in a relationship. This is going to be different for everybody, but nonetheless the success is there for you. It's really propelling you to be more successful in your relationships, and allow for the passion to soar, Virgo. I do see you meeting somebody. If you're single, I do see you meeting somebody very soon. But this person is gonna like, there's gonna be a lot of passion, a lot of sexual connection. I mean, this is gonna get your fire going so strongly. So accept it, Virgo. Go towards your passion. Allow for this passion to soar. If you would like to know if that is a good partner for you, then definitely have a reading with me, and I can tell you everything about your perfect partner that shows up in your chart. Your message for love is focus religious factors. So the thing about your relationship is that you want a partner that gets you closer to your spirituality. You want a partner that is also spiritual. You want a partner that is also devoted. And you also want a partner that has principles and that also believes the same things you believe. This is important, that you both share the same values and the same principles. And that's going to make it easier. Like, for example, if you're vegetarian, try not to be with a partner who eats meat. That's going to be such a difficult lifestyle. Like, really have a lifestyle where the both of you have the same values and the same principles. The way that you were raised, your spiritual projection, your spiritual views on life affects the way that you have a partner. So your spirituality is very, very much attached to a partner. This is important, and I do think that you should start dating with this in mind way more. And your blessings for this eclipse, my beautiful Virgo, your blessings are coming from Baraja. So the blessings that are coming from you from Baraja are banishment of fear, protecting the world's ecology, intelligent use of the world's resources, freedom from fear of dirt and darkness. I'm sorry, I had to laugh about that, Virgo. That is so funny. You're no longer going to be fearful about dirt and darkness. Good, good. You're not gonna get so anxious and perfectionist and picky, and you're gonna be more relaxed about it. That's a great thing. Alrighty, my beautiful Virgo. Those were your messages. And remember to download the Astral Motivation app. Here in the description below, you will find a link. And I highly suggest that you check out the goddess meditation that I have, that is to find love by Pavarti, with the goddess Pavarti. Check that out. Do that meditation for the next upcoming eclipse and for the next upcoming days. And you will see that very little you will start aligning with the love of your life. Alrighty, now we're going to be doing our beautiful Libras. Alrighty, Libra. So for you, this eclipse is very powerful because we also have your planet Venus exalted. So this is going to give you a nice glow up. And this eclipse is happening in your sector of your health and your daily life and your routine. So you're going to get a glow up in your daily life. You're going to get a glow up in the vitality and in your body and in your health. Now, has there been something here that is obstructing you from it? Maybe you have some unhealthy habits. Maybe there's some vices, or maybe you go to sleep late or wake up really late. Like, it's time has come for you to kind of redo a good lifestyle for yourself, Libra. A lifestyle that you have the time to eat well, to work out, to take care of your body, to take care of your image. Like, this is a time to really focus on those things. Also, Libra, if you've been feeling something weird with your health, go and get it checked. Okay? Just go. Just go and get it checked. Okay? Also, this is a time for you to really advance in your career as well. So it is also going to be propelling you towards your career and your work life, okay? Now, if before this eclipse you've been feeling like, I just don't get the recognition that I want, I can't seem to find the right people to work with, I put in, the ships never come back home, like it's like this sort of energy where you've been putting so much but you don't get reward. You don't get the recognition. And this is making you feel very like, so what's the point of me keep trying? Like, why should I keep trying? Okay. But it is all about the effort. There is something, this eclipse will be shaking some things up for you. This eclipse is saying, okay, there's some things that are just not sustainable, Libra. We need to let those go. And it's really shaking your world to let go of something that is just not sustainable. What I mean by not sustainable is like, you can't keep doing this forever. You can't keep doing this for the rest of your life. Like, either you kill yourself or you take away your health or you are going to destroy, it's like the time has come for you to take your power back by doing a daily routine that nurtures you, that loves you. And if that routine that you have right now is none of that, then you need to let all of that get destroyed so that you can rebuild it once again. And the same thing with the work, the same thing with the job. Why you keep getting the jobs that you don't get recognized or you don't get this sort of reward or anything? It's like the time has come to stop creating these structures that are so weak. Make things that are solid, long lasting. In order for you to get a reward and a recognition, you have to stay there longer, Libra. You're an air sign, so you want to change immediately, you want to change. But you want to see reward, material reward, only the consistent ones get that. So it requires sacrifice of consistency. And I'm not talking about, some consistency for a couple of months, a couple of years. No, I'm talking about a good amount of years. I'm talking about minimum 5 to 10 years. Then we really start seeing something. But you need to really be focused. So what is it that is not allowing you to really build some solid foundations in your life? Time to let that go. And this eclipse will open your third eye to help you with all of that. I highly suggest that you go check out my Astro Chakra app, download it today, and do the Astro Chakra Challenge. The Astro Chakra Challenge will help you get into alignment, will help you to get into your third eye, to visualize what it is that you want to create. And in the challenge, we balance all your chakras with activities and different resources that we can use. And that way you can really tap into your third eye, because that is when you're going to start visualizing this new life, this new you, this new way that will be sustainable, that will be long lasting, that will prevail anything. So let's see how your job is doing, some job advice, some job energy for the eclipse. And we have here donations, tithing, and charitable work. So here it's telling me, Libra, you're giving away your work for free. Like, you are too afraid to charge people, really, because you want to be nice. Because you want to be nice, and so you don't charge them really what you really deserve. And that's why you never really feel so rewarded. Others of you who have a lot of money, then it's time for you to do some charity, time for you to give some back, okay? That will make you feel more fulfilled in your situations that will make you feel rewarded. Wow, I did all of that, but now I actually get to help people for real. That will actually make you feel rewarded. But this is very important. So you will know which category, Libra, you are in. And then the blessings that this eclipse is bringing for Libra is Subhadra. You're getting the blessings from Subhadra. And she is she's the removal of illusion. I like this for you, Libra. You're not going to be in this elusive thing anymore. It's like now you're going to start seeing things a little bit more clear. And worldly power and grace. Okay. And blessings of devotion to Krishna. Ajay. Yeah, my beautiful Libra, I'm very happy for you. I know that this is going to be powerful, but very necessary and so good for you. All right, my beautiful Libra, those were your messages. I hope that they help. And remember to stick around for the ritual at the end. Check your ascendant, sun, and moon sign, and download my Astral Motivation app today in the description here below. Now, let's do our beautiful Scorpios. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to your horoscope for this eclipse. Sit back and just be ready to receive these amazing messages. This eclipse is a powerful eclipse that you are definitely going to be feeling it, and it's happening in your fifth house of children. So, number one, if you're not a parent yet, this eclipse is really propelling you to become a parent, okay? To have your own children, and if you're of age, to have your own children, to have your own family, and to create the greatest creation you have ever created, a child. If you're young, if you're a little bit younger, life is bringing you a lover, and it's also maybe inspiring you. Well, all ages, it might be inspiring you into your art. Your creative impulses are being turned on, my beautiful Scorpio. Here we have the house of pleasure, the fifth house of children, pleasure, hobbies, and all the things that we are passionate about. So your passions are being ignited. So if you're passionate about a hobby, passionate about a sport, passionate about a work of art, passionate about your children, passionate about a romantic partner, like your passions are going to be ignited, okay? I want you to use your creativity, express yourself. This is a time to really shine and take in the limelight, my beautiful Scorpio. For those of you who maybe are not so much in the artsy side, there's also a great time for business, especially speculative business for my Scorpios as well. So if you deal with any stocks or speculative business of some sort, you may be doing very well at this time as well. All of these things that are passionate, all of these things that are fun, pick up a new hobby, pick up a new activity. And if you are been wanting to be a mother, been wanting to be a father, been wanting to get pregnant, this is a very powerful time. But life is definitely propelling you to get back into your passions so that you find your way once again. So let's see what we have for Scorpio for this very powerful solar eclipse. So before this eclipse, there was this very strong energy of a waiting. You know, you've been like waiting. You feel like, you know, life is a lot about like divine timing. I have to wait for the perfect time. I have to wait for the perfect situation. There's been a lot of like be patient and tolerant. And there's also been at the same time this sort of like, I want to get out of my comfort zone. And you've been kind of testing the waters, you know? You've been testing the waters, maybe with a job, with a career. You go for it. Or for a relationship. You kind of like to see the vision that you can create, and then you go for it. Especially if you have a partner, you love to step into these passions and these things. Now, this eclipse is definitely going to ignite so much intense pleasure and passion that I think you need to, you know, make sure that you are taking this into the right ways. Okay? Because being the house of pleasure, we can have fun in different ways. We can have fun by, you know, getting wasted in a party and waking up really horrible the next day. And some people call that fun. Other people call fun doing their hobbies. Other people call fun hanging out with their family. Other people call fun being with their lover. Other people call fun, you know, doing drugs. Like we just never know. So it's like that is what this card is about. Like in the solar eclipse, be cautious with the type of fun that you do, and that make sure that your fun is clean, is nice. Because if we do some sort of passionate act that is like too much, like maybe drugs and alcohol and, you know, crazy sexual things just because you want to feel pleasure, like this could actually be calling in some negative energies. But we could also, for those of you who are Scorpios, who are really working in your spiritual path and who are really, you know, purifying yourselves and using this eclipse for this, then this could be a time where you finally overcome temptations. You overcome this devilish energy, this toxic energy that can poison you. Okay, and because Scorpio is a more darker sign, like you guys rule the underworld, these sort of more negative energies can be there, but that doesn't mean that you need to be ruled by them. And so you're kind of becoming that stronger one. You're becoming that stronger Scorpio that is not being ruled by the vices and the lower energies. You are now ascending into something higher. And there's definitely lots of movement after this. I see some of you guys may be traveling after this eclipse, moving forward. There is a lot of activity. Like if before there was like a waiting game, oh baby, now things are moving. Things are moving fast. You needed that time to work very hard, to not see so much of the results coming to you, but now you're going to start seeing things are going to move really fast. I mean, to be honest, you're going to have to be on your toes to catch all the opportunities that are going to be coming towards you. But it is igniting your life. The more you get into alignment with these passions, the more ignite energy comes on. And then your message for the solar eclipse is holiday. You see, there is going to be some travelings. You guys are going to be maybe going to some sort of vacation, retreat, holiday, getaway, or something like this. And that is going to bring you a lot of answers of what you've been seeking. You are meant to go on this little holiday trip for yourself. And this eclipse may be bringing you a lot of this fun energy as well. Now, let's see what your blessings for this eclipse are. And your blessings are coming from Yama. Ooh, the Lord of Karma, the Lord of Death. Yeah, he's the one from the underworld. Oh my God, so Scorpio. So what we have here is knowledge of the law. You're also going to be blessed with righteousness in action. I like that. You're going to do the things right. You're not going to do things wrong. You're going to do things right. You're also going to be getting overcoming the fear of death. Ooh. And steady fastness in the face of judgment. Ooh, I love this for you, my beautiful. It's really empowering you and kind of taking you away from any darkness that there could be still. Like you're really stepping into being super righteous, and this is making you very, very strong. And you are aligning your creative impulses to something that is good for you. I'm very happy for you. Alrighty, my beautiful Scorpio. Remember to download the Astral Motivation app so that you can do the guided meditation. I highly suggest doing the guided meditation of self-love with Radha, as well as the abundance with Lakshmi. And I believe that that's going to bring you a lot of good energy. Download the application in the description here below, and also check your ascendant sun and moon sign. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Sagittariuses. All right, Saggy. So for you, this eclipse is going to be happening in a very special sector of your home life. This is the root of who you are. Very, very important. So there could be a lot of things from the past, childhood kind of coming up in your life at this time. Life is really asking for you to really nurture yourself, my beautiful Sagittarius. The time has come for you to really nurture your being, yourself. And if you've had any mother issues, if you have any your mother could be going through some intense moments at this time. Maybe you need to be closer to her. Some of you guys may be moving. Some of you guys may be having a new home, or renovating your home, or transforming your home, or going back home if you live in another country. Getting closer to your mother is also something very strong, and a lot of nurturing. So life is kind of taking you away from all this work stuff and putting you more in the house. Go nurture yourself. Go give yourself what it is that is going to make you feel like you belong, and it's going to make you feel good. If you work in any of the industries of restaurant business, dairy business, agriculture, service business, especially in nurturing others with mothers, with nurses, anything like this is a fantastic time for you, where there's a lot of things that are going to be advancing. But for others of you, life is really taking you to your home to make nest and to find that home life, to find that, create a home, create that base, and then we can really grow from there. So this is important. It's like really deepen your roots before the tree can grow even more. Okay, so before this eclipse, there could have been a little bit of, you feeling like maybe you are a little bit disconnected from your inner child, from the joy of your inner child. And this is also the house of your past and your childhood. So there could have been some tragic things from your childhood, or maybe your inner child hasn't gotten some needs met, or you haven't really processed some things from childhood that need to be processed. And because you haven't processed these things, or maybe put attention on them, or try to heal them, there's been no shining. There's been no that youthful happiness, that sort of childlike happiness. It feels a little far from you. And so you want to reconnect with this light. You want to reconnect with this part of you, which is your inner child, that is the most authentic part of you. And it's trying to help you to get reconnected to this. Now, this eclipse is going to show you that you might be surrounded by some people who are deceptive, or how it is that you deceive yourself. So deception and envy, like these negative sort of forces that could be around you that are not letting you grow, are going to be exposed. If somebody's deceiving you, it's going to be exposed. If somebody's trying to cheat you, it's going to be exposed. If you're trying to cheat somebody or deceive somebody, it's going to be exposed. So be careful with that as well. Don't try to do anything hidden. And if somebody's trying to do something hidden with you, it's going to be exposed. After this, really like, life is trying to teach you to choose your battles wisely. There could be a sort of defensive attitude within you, where you maybe see that everything is either a lose or either you lose or you win in everything. And this has kind of led for you to feel defensive with life, or to constantly be defending yourself in anything, even in partnerships, or to be in the survival mode energy. And life is trying to help you get rid of that, because that's coming from a lack of emotional security within you, and that you don't have to feel like the world is against you, or mean or bad, but you can feel like this is your home too, and that there is nurturing here, that it's not this constant back and forth, yes and no, I win, I get the last word. Like, it doesn't have to be something like this. It could be life could be something where it's not this conflict and defeat. And that is something that life is trying to show you by getting you closer to your inner child. I highly suggest that you go to my Astral Motivation app. You do the Astral Chakra Challenge, and you also do the meditations there with the goddesses. Would really help you, because you're doing some inner child work that is deep, deep, deep. Okay? Allow it. It's important. Another message here for you, my beautiful Sagittarius, is surrender resentments. This could be the thing that is poisoning you from the past, the resentments that maybe when you were young or when you were a child, there was these things, got resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Okay? Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. So it wants to liberate you from this pain of your inner child by reconnecting you to your inner child, by letting go of these resentments. Very powerful. Wow. Saggy, this is going to be a deep one for you. I'm excited. Now let's see what is the blessings that you are having for this eclipse. And the blessings are coming from Kurma. Beautiful. And the blessings are diplomacy. I love that. You're also getting the ability to provide support. You're also getting steadiness and dependability. Oh, that's nice for Saggy. That's good. That's good. And we also have skills to manage contradictory forces. Okay, very, very, very nice. I love this. Alrighty, my beautiful Sagittarius, those were your messages. I really hope that they help. Check your ascendant, sun, and moon sign. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific reading with me, definitely book one or check out my services in the Astral Motivation app. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Capricorns. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. Alrighty, Capricorn. So this eclipse is going to be very, very auspicious for you, since it's going to be happening in the third house of effort. And in reality, Rahu really loves being here. So this is a moment for you, Capricorn, where life is saying, time for you to be self-made. Time for you to become an entrepreneur, or time for you to learn that skill that is going to get you to the next level, or write that book. Something where you need to put so much effort, either by learning a new instrument, writing a book, opening a business, launching your own business, becoming an entrepreneur. Something that requires a lot of effort is calling to you at this time. And you are ready to embrace this, because if you put this effort, you will be self-made. You will be self-made. This can propel you towards short distance travels. This could also propel you to going back to school. This could also propel you to taking your skills to the next level. This is a wonderful time to learn. You've been wanting to learn a skill. This is the moment to do it. You've been wanting to learn that instrument. This is the moment to do it. And it's also a great time to maybe open up your own YouTube channel, or your own social medias. If maybe there's something that is inspiring you to do that, that may require a lot of effort, do it. This is a great time to do it. And for those of you who are already involved in all these things, this is a very wonderful time for you guys. Keep moving forward. Finish your projects, move forward with all of it. And then also at a deep core is gonna heal something in your psychology, something in the way that you think. and your mindset will have a transformation. That is really awesome. So for my beautiful Capricorn, this eclipse is really bringing a lot of beautiful energy. It's activating your solar plexus. It's activating your ability to feel like I can do this. I'm able, I'm capable. You really are blossoming. And I highly suggest that you go do the Astro Chakra Challenge in my Astral Motivation app. There we have a whole challenge that will help you balance out all your chakras, and we have activities for each one. Focus on all of them, but especially the solar plexus. Because right now, this is a time for you to shine. This is a time for you to really take in all your strength of effort and allow yourself to shine. This is also about communication and speaking your truth. Okay, I am seeing that you're going to be rejoicing, Capricorn. This eclipse may be bringing you festivities. Maybe some of you guys are having some festival or some gathering on some festivity, or you're, partying or something, but there is this energy of celebration. So rejoice in celebration. There's also some maybe good friends around you, a great time to celebrate in that way. Just don't drink too much. Just be careful with too much drinking and things like that. But you're rejoicing and you're having a great time. You're surrounded by some good people, and there is something to celebrate for. So celebrate, my beautiful Capricorn, celebrate. And after this, I do see that there's going to be a little bit of an energy of sacrifice in the future. You're going to start analyzing, what do you want to sacrifice for? What do you want to put your energy? Where do you want to exceed? Where you want to grow? Where you want to put that effort? Okay, this is a sacrifice too. And at the same time, it's asking for you to, before we move forward into the future, have we made the changes, the personal, the have you made the changes in your perception about certain things before you move forward? Change your perception and then move forward. Something is telling you to take a step back and change some way of thinking so that you can really move forward in a better way. I also see that there could be some people talking about you. Let them talk. Okay, Capricorn, let them talk. Okay. You focus on your light, focus on your energy and your divinity. And another message here for my beautiful Capricorns, and we have everything is okay. Like, I think you got this card because I just mentioned the whole thing that people may be talking about you. It's all right. It's okay. Don't freak out. I need you to trust more. Anxiety or restlessness is a reaction to not having enough faith. So have more faith, Capricorn. Everything will be okay. And I'm going to give you another one, children. There might be some future for you with children. The next cycle may be with having a child, having children, or maybe working with children, or maybe you have a big destiny with children. And so allow for this to come together, okay? Maybe there's a message that you have for children. Maybe you're meant to teach children. But there is some sort of deep connection that you have with children, or even your own inner child right now. If it always wanted to, put effort into becoming a singer or becoming a dancer or becoming a businessman or whatever it is, it's like this is the moment to allow that inner child to come and play with you so that we can create some amazing magic, okay? And the blessings that you're going to be having for this eclipse is the blessings from Bhadrakali. So Bhadrakali, she is the goddess of darkness, and she's bringing you worldly power. Whoa, I'm sure Capricorn loves that. Worldly power. We also getting earthly enjoyment. Ooh, we're also getting fearlessness in battle. Yes. And we're also getting access to feminine powers and virtues. Ooh, I love this for you, Capricorn. Very amazing energy for you. Loving this. And those were your messages for this upcoming eclipse. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember to check out the Astral Motivation app there. Check out the Astro Chakra Challenge that I advise for you to do. And also check your Ascendant, Sun, and Moon sign, and the Astro Coaching as well. So now we're going to be doing our beautiful Aquariuses. All right, Aquarius. So for you, this eclipse is happening in the sector of your money life. Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, money is going to be popping for you. So it's going to be different. Either you're spending a lot of money because you're about to buy something really, really grand, or you are not making any money and money's about to come in. But something about your money life is about to have a major change. And in reality, is stemming from your self-esteem. So that is where we are being focused at this time. Has there been some self-esteem issue in your life that hasn't allowed you to really be confident enough to know that you can be a millionaire and make the money that you want to make in your life? It all stems from your integrity, and it all stems from the power of your word, and it all stems from your self-esteem and confidence. So if these things have been debilitated, your word, or you don't feel very confident, or you have insecurities, or insecurities about yourself, your body, your image, or your money, or your capabilities, whatever it may be, this is the eclipse that is trying to totally transform this for you, so you can eradicate this for once and for all, and so that the money can really come through. Okay, so interestingly enough, all of this, because it deals with your self-esteem, is also tied up to some sort of relationship and how we feel esteemed in a relationship. So before this eclipse, there could have been some feelings where, like, I'm not finding the partner of my life. There hasn't been balance the way I want to feel it. I haven't found my divine counterpart, or when I think I'm finding it, it's like not balanced, or maybe right now I'm in a relationship where it's like all over the place. Whatever it may be, it's like you really are yearning to have some sort of stability in your situation with love. You want to have something for real. And so this eclipse is going to really show you something about your sacral chakra that is not in balance. So I highly suggest that you go do the Astro Chakra Challenge in my Astral Motivation app, because that is going to help you balance all the chakras, especially the sacral chakra for you. So it's a problem with your sacral chakra of what you are desiring, what you see to be pleasure, and are you really allowing yourself to feel pleasure and to go for your desires, to be creative. So there's something in your sacral chakra that is not balanced, and this is the reason why this balances with love and relationships keep showing up. So focus on that, and this eclipse, not only is it going to show that the thing that is hindering your sacral chakra, but it's also going to propel you into a little bit of time for yourself. Not solitude in a bad way where you're going to be alone and not meet anybody. You will meet people, but more in a reflective time. You need some time to reflect, because you need to do this inner work with your sacral chakra, reflect, and then you will see results out in the world way faster. So there's a lot of this. Take in the solitude. Don't feel like, oh, I'm alone, I'm lonely. No, it's because you need to really dig deep within you and do some shadow work, deep shadow work, and ask yourself some deep questions. Dig inside yourself to find out what is this balance in your sacral chakra. If you would like to have a reading with me, I can help you with definitely all those things. Now, let's see your message for your money for Aquarius is deservingness. You see, it is tied up to your sense of deservingness. It is tied up to your sense. You keep having these shitty relationships because you feel like you're not deserving of a really, really, really good one. And you might be telling me, no, I am deserving, but subconsciously you're not. Something about your deservingness, where you feel like I am deserving. I want to read this for you. You are a beloved child of God, like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. I want you to really take that in, Aquarius, because that is what this whole eclipse wants to transform. If you are able to transform your sense of deservingness, money, love, everything will come to you. Everything will come to you, especially if you're a woman. This is very important. And your final blessing is a blessing from Shri Ram. Oh, lovely Shri Ram. And it's giving you fidelity in marriage. Wow. If you've been hurt before because you think that people are not faithful in relationships, Ram here is blessing you with a faithful marriage, okay? Loyalty of a partnership. It's also giving you obedience as virtue. So do the right thing, Aquarius. You don't got to be such a big rebellious person. Do the right thing, and it's going to bless you with that, and it's going to give you the right results. Security, name, and status. All right. And it's also giving you adherence to truth, keeping one's word. Oh my gosh, what I just said. Keeping one's word. If you go against your word, you have betrayed yourself and you have debilitated your confidence in yourself. But when you keep your word, and you say what you're gonna do, and people understand that, oh my God, when she or he says that is it, then you have a higher sense of integrity and people respect you more as well. Alrighty, Aquarius, we are done with the signs, we are done with the horoscopes, and now, guys, we are going to be doing the remedy and the ritual that we need to be doing for this solar eclipse. And this is something I wanted to give you because if we utilize this energy to ascend to our spiritual advancements, then this eclipse is going to be fantastic. But if you only use it for pleasure, going and doing whatever, drinking, partying, and all these things, we could be aligning ourselves with some really bad karmas. And so I wanted to give you this ritual so that you can really do the right ancient tradition of how to handle a total solar eclipse. So this is the solar eclipse ritual that we're going to be doing. I highly suggest that everybody does this, especially on the day of the eclipse. Okay, and of course, in the Western world, we usually have people going outside and looking at the eclipse with their glasses, and they think it's all fan and dandy and it's a very trendy thing. But in reality, it is extremely inauspicious to look at an eclipse, especially if you look at it directly. So, if you really want to use the eclipse energy for ascending, because eclipses are usually 3 times the power of a new moon or 3 times the power of a full moon. And so here, this is a triple powerful new beginning. And so at the beginning of the eclipse, when we first start the eclipse, you are going to close the windows of your house. These are the times when this is going to be starting. Make sure that you know when the times are happening. This is for Central Time. So you're going to begin by closing your windows, not letting any light come in, and then you're going to be taking a bath. And this bath, I highly suggest that you put some bath salts and some essential oils. These are my favorite essential oils: sandalwood, frankincense, and arboritre. If you would like to purchase any of these, they're in the description here below so that you can do your ritual correctly. You're going to take your bath and you are going to listen to the horoscopes of your ascendant, sun, and moon, and you're going to really start picturing and envisioning what it is that you want to create for yourself. Once you get out of the bathroom and the shower, turn on some candles, and I want you to sit down and journal about this, okay? Journal about everything that we just talked about for your moon sign and ascendant sign, also the blessings and the messages that you've gotten. And I want you to dig deeper by utilizing these journal prompts as well. Use these journal prompts, write them down, and this is going to help you gain more understanding, more definition of what you want to create for this new eclipse. Then create a nice meditative ritual space. It could be an altar or a simple space like this, where you can turn on some sage, some candles, or some incense. And by the time that we are at the peak of the eclipse, which is going to be at 1:18 p.m. Central Time, this is the time where you have to be doing your mantra chanting. And I highly suggest that you do the Maha Mantra. That is the best mantra that you can be doing for this time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is the transcendental sound vibration that will help you alleviate yourself to the next level. I also suggest that you do not eat anything or drink anything during the time of the eclipse, because everything is tainted with the negative light. Then by the end of the eclipse, when now it's by the end of it, you're going to take another shower yet again to cleanse the energies off. This is how you're going to be doing the ritual for this eclipse, guys. And thank you so much for being here. I truly, truly appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for all the support that you've been giving me in here in Astral Motivation. Don't forget to download the Astral Motivation app today. And also thank you guys for all that you do and all the engagement. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like and make sure to follow and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Alrighty, guys, sending everybody so much love and light, and I hope that you guys have an incredible eclipse this April 8th of 2024. Haribol!